Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about something that's very important that gets really looked over, glossed over, and not talked about enough, not just in skincare health, but in overall health. And that has to do with how sleep is affecting the way your skin looks and how quickly your body is aging. And for those of you who have immense trouble getting enough sleep at night, you don't need sleep studies to tell you how detrimental it is to you. Now, this is a subject we've talked about at length here on the channel in several different videos. So what I've done is pull the best information from those videos and put it into one video, a compilation video with chapters so that you can get the information you need. Go back to it if you need to watch it again. All the tips, tricks, and tools that I know work for me and work for countless others in helping them get a good night's sleep, better health, and fabulous looking skin. All of it so important, from how you sleep, the air temperature in the room, the humidity levels in the room, things like a pillow. I use a sleep pillow, which I actually went on vacation and forgot for a week and ended up with a very sore neck. And of course, those creases were returning to my face from sleeping on regular hard cotton pillows. And as always, any products or studies that I mentioned in the video will be linked down below in the video description box so you can easily find them. All of that said, we can jump right into the video so you can find out how to sleep better and get your best looking skin ever. Most of us already know that a lack of sleep definitely affects how we look. It affects how our skin looks. But what about long-term sleep deprivation? Well, I'm going to share what science-backed studies say about this so we all can get a better night's sleep and better looking skin, all in today's video. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is a very important topic. I've talked about it several times on the channel, how important good rest is for your skin, not just how much rest you get or even the quality, but how you are sleeping. But today I'm going to be sharing what science-backed studies are saying about long-term problems with sleeping and the long-term effects on your skin. And of course, I'm going to give you some ideas on what you can do to improve all of this. Now, if you happen to be new to my channel and not familiar with me, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert. I've been doing skincare now for 37 years. I'm here to help people like you find skincare and skin health that will not empty your wallet, not do you more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube from someone who walks the talk, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. All right, so scientific studies that don't have anyone benefiting from the study itself or backing it to get benefit, have mostly been short-term studies for 3 days or so that gave us results that we already all know. Dark and patchy skin, dark under eye circles, and textured skin with pores that look larger. The study I'm referencing now, much more recent, longer-term study, performed with 32 women in their 40s. This study evaluated skin changes in those individuals with 4 hours of sleep allowed only every night for a week. During this sleep deprivation study, several markers were looked at and measured, like skin hydration, thickness, elasticity, the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines and wrinkles, and skin pigmentation. All were measured. And one of the most interesting things to me that was discovered in this study was desquamation of the skin, which is simply the peeling process that the skin naturally goes through during the healing process, or as we often talk about here on the channel, your skin's own natural cellular turnover rate. With each successive night in the study, they saw a decrease in skin hydration, elasticity, and an increase in the depth and appearance of skin wrinkles. By the end of the study, the participants, all of them, showed much less elasticity and hydration in their skin, giving them the appearance of a much older look. So right, no surprises there. All of us who've ever had a sleepless week or a sleepless month or suffer from insomnia from time to time know these are issues we all face. So that's a scientific study backing up what we already know, that lack of sleep makes us look older. So one of the big ways to negate this problem of your skin looking older when you don't get enough sleep is monitoring how you actually sleep. Do you sleep on your back? Do you sleep one side? Do you sleep the other side? Are you a tosser and turner like me? Because a lot of times what happens when we don't sleep on our back is that our skin gets squished up in our pillows, and most everybody has cotton pillows and cotton pillowcases. Cotton as a material, wonderful as it is, wicks moisture away from the body. So if you're sleeping on cotton pillowcases, there's a tendency for you to lose even more hydration, and cotton can also absorb your skincare products, making them less effective. One of the ways to really encourage better sleeping habits and to help prevent that squished up face in your pillow is to use what's called a sleep pillow. Now, there are a lot of these out on the market today. This one is the one that I use. It's the Omnia pillow by Sleep and Glow. This is absolutely my favorite pillow, so much so I have two of them. One for when I travel and one that's always at home. And the unique thing about these pillows, as you can see, is there is a divot, as I call it, on each side, so that when you sleep, this part of your face is in this concave area with no pressure or cloth touching it at all. It works for either side, as you can see. If you're one of those lucky ones who can sleep on your back, it has this extra support for your neck to hold your head firmly in place. And if you are a tosser and turner like I am, these type of pillows are amazing. I love this one too because it has an extra layer you can add to give the pillow more lift if you need it. Now, this Sleep and Glow Omnia pillow has also actually just recently been clinically proven to improve the look of fine lines and wrinkles on the skin, of course, because it keeps your face from being squished up. In 82% of cases in that particular study, participants saw a reduction in fine lines and wrinkles and crow's feet in just 3 months of using the pillow. Both the length of wrinkles and the volume of wrinkles reduced, and for some individuals, wrinkles disappeared altogether. So these type of pillows really work. Now, this particular pillow also comes with a copper pillowcase, and copper tinsel is antibacterial, does not wick moisture or skincare products away from your skin, no matter how many times you wash it. And if you're a person who's also suffering with adult acne or acne breakouts, this type of pillowcase is absolutely amazing at helping reduce the amount of bacteria on the skin and the risk of those breakouts. One of my all-time favorite products on the channel. I will put a link down below in the video description box so that you can check it out for yourself. So now let's talk about quality of sleep, because there are several factors that affect this. First of all, if you're using a smart device and you're on your phone scrolling on TikTok or whatever, or even watching my videos on YouTube at night, it's a practice you might want to reconsider. I have had to learn to put my phone away a good solid hour before I go to sleep, because otherwise my mind is engaged, and there are all kinds of scientific studies that make a connection between that blue light coming from the phone into your eyes and it upsetting your own natural circadian rhythm. Interestingly, I know there are a lot of people that fall asleep with the television on, but for whatever reason, our mind's engagement with our smart devices before sleep can be a big detriment. Maybe it's because TV is boring. Another thing to look in your sleep environment is how much latent moisture is in the air. How dry is the air you're sleeping in? A lot of times, even in humid climates where we have air conditioning that removes so much moisture out of the air, similar to how hot air removes moisture in northern climates, your skin gets dried out. So a humidifier or a cool mist humidifier close proximity to where you're sleeping in your room can actually make a big difference in both your skin's hydration and how well you sleep. There are also sleep mist botanical sprays you can use on pillowcases and sheets to help lure you into a deeper sleep. This Sleep Plus pillow spray by This Works, that's the brand This Works, has really helped make a big difference for me in getting to sleep more quickly and more soundly. I simply spray a little bit of this on my sheets and on my pillowcase while I go do my nighttime skincare routine, so that when I come back, it's dry and I'm ready to go to bed. Now, if you happen to suffer from long-term insomnia, it's a really good idea to talk to your medical doctor to see if you can't get some sort of sleep aid that can help you sleep. Personally, I like holistic methods, but there are medical products that can actually help enhance your sleep. It's so important that you get enough rest, not just for your skin, but for your overall health. You know, as a skincare expert, I talk a lot about the need for sleep and what role it plays in the health and look of your skin. Well, today is a special video because I'm going to be introducing you to something that can actually help you sleep better, especially if you're like me and you're a hot sleeper. You really want to pay attention to today's video. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you're new and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert, here to help you find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet, and not do you more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. So today we're going to be talking about this and what it does and what it can do for you. Now, obviously, I'm in my bedroom, and as I said in the beginning of the video, I am what's termed a hot sleeper. In other words, on top of being a tosser and turner, and the fact that I live in Florida where it's warm, let's just say 12 months out of the year, yeah, if I get hot, I can't sleep. So when one of my skincare product companies asked me to test out something new, I was all for it. So today's video is not sponsored by the brand. However, they did provide the product for me to test out, which I greatly appreciate. You guys know I talk a lot and use one of these. This is a Sleep and Glow Omnia pillow. It's a sleep pillow to help keep me from squunching up my face when I sleep at night so that I don't have more fine lines and wrinkles as I move along. So I'm a big proponent of things that help you sleep already, including humidifiers if you need them and keeping the humidity up in your room. But again, I'm a hot sleeper, so when Sleep and Glow asked me to test out this new cooling blanket, I was all for it. Now, some things we know go on when you can't sleep well, especially if you're hot, is that you don't produce enough melatonin to get a good deep night's sleep. You also miss out on that skin's all-important overnight repair cycle. You constantly toss and turn and you wake up a lot. Even with the air conditioning on, you can get hot and still wake up. So it's a big problem that a lot of people have. It's also a problem that Sleep and Glow has figured out a way to solve by creating this, which is their Sleep and Glow ventilated blanket. As you look closer, you can see it has these mesh vents built throughout the blanket, which draws excess heat and moisture away from your body. And then the material that's made out of it is very, very light. So while it looks very plush and thick, it lays on top of you just like a cloud. The thickness actually also contributes to keeping your skin temperature even all night. So for instance, your air conditioning pops on and the cool air is blowing on you while you're sleeping. The design of this blanket being plush and this thickness will help keep your temperature even so that you don't have that up and down temperature gradient where you're hot and cold, which wakes you up. Now, just like the other products at Sleep and Glow, the materials are very, very durable and very high quality. This is cotton satin with an all natural filling. Now, I wish you could just feel the lightness of this, and yet the texture and weight of the actual blanket just exudes a lot of high quality. You can use it with or without a duvet cover, and it is machine washable. So again, gives a lot of value and makes it very durable. So what was my experience using it? Well, as I said, I'm a tosser and a turner, and I have an air vent that you can't see right above my head, and it blows right straight down on the bed. But with the air conditioning blowing on me, I get chilled and I cover up, and then when it goes off, I get hot and I throw the covers off and I wake up and toss and turn. Using this new ventilated blanket, I did not do that. I've been testing it out for a month now, and I have gotten really great night's sleep without having to wake up with a sweat and then being cold. My only issue is keeping Miss Emma and Mr. Joey off of it while I'm sleeping. However, I do relent because they're my dogs and they get to sleep at the end of the bed. Now, if this is something you think would benefit you and benefit your sleep patterns, I think you should check it out. I will put a link down below in the video description box for you to go and do that. Again, this video is not sponsored. I'm not being paid to do this. This is my opinion in testing out this product, but I do appreciate the fact that Sleep and Glow provided it for me to do that. And I really love this thing. It's really amazing. If you don't seem to be getting anywhere with your anti-aging products and are noticing more wrinkles and puffy face, it could be the way you're sleeping that's behind it. Fortunately, there are 5 super easy ways to prevent wrinkles while you sleep, and I'm going to share what they are with you in today's video. Welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you're here. Today, we're going to be talking about how to prevent wrinkles on your face while you sleep. Sounds easy enough, but there are a few little tricks to it that you need to know for it to be effective. Now, believe it or not, these are some very effective steps that I'm about to share with you in the video. So don't skip any of them. Take a look at all of them and be sure to apply the ones or all of them that you feel will be effective for you. Now, no matter how much money you're spending on your skincare or how avid you are about your skincare routine, the way you sleep can just mess it all up. The reason is the way we habitually sleep, that's you, that's me, that's all of us, tend to create what's called dynamic wrinkles. And the reason for that is the way we sleep on our pillows tends to squunch up the skin of the face on an ongoing night after night after night basis. And then those dynamic wrinkles become static wrinkles. All that pressure on the areas of our face from sleeping in certain positions lead to the breakdown of collagen under the skin. And if you're over 30 or 40 or 50, like me, our skin just does not have the forgiving bounce back that it once did in our teens and 20s. Now, you may be thinking there's not much you can do to prevent wrinkles from occurring while you sleep. But there are a few professionally recommended steps you can take that can really make a difference the very next morning. Now, if you happen to be new to my channel and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert. I've been doing skincare for 36 years. So if you've been looking for someone who can help you with your skincare questions and walks the talk, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. Number one on the list is going to be the most obvious one, and then they get more interesting from here, and that is getting enough sleep, a good night's rest on an ongoing, consistent basis. And believe me, I know that is not easy for everyone. It's something that I've had to really, really work on the last several years because, one, I'm a night owl. I like to stay up late. I'm a YouTuber, so you know that I'm editing late into the night, doing research for videos. I had to really teach myself out of that. And then, of course, we've got all those smart devices that we can use. So it's not like I could just turn off the laptop and go to bed. I had the smartphone. I could do all the same things basically on my phone that I do on the laptop right from bed. Not a good combination. And the reason getting a good night's rest every night is so important is that is your body's overnight sleep repair cycle. That is the time where your body and your skin is repairing itself, taking out the old dead cells, building and bringing forward new cells. And that is why when we don't get enough sleep on an ongoing basis, we start to really look bad. That's those puffy eyes, sallow sort of looking skin, puffiness around the cheeks and eyes because lymph fluid doesn't have a chance to drain away properly. So how much sleep do you really need? A minimum of 6 hours. 8 to 9 hours is optimum. I track mine here on my Fitbit. There are devices that you can wear that will track your sleep, let you know how well you're sleeping when you sleep, how many times you wake up, you get up, go to the bathroom, all those things that interrupt that good night's rest can help you manage and help you train yourself to sleep better. But it's not all in how long we sleep. It's also those positions that I was talking about that we sleep in. And obviously the easiest answer would be to sleep on our back, right? Well, I don't know about you, but I have a really hard time with that. I cannot do that all night long. I'm a tosser and a turner. I'm going to lay on my left side. I'm going to lay on my right side. I'm going to lay on my back for a little while. And so it's just not that easy for most of us to actually sleep in the same position all night long. The answer to this is a good quality, well-designed sleep pillow. And I've talked about these on the channel before. The one that I use, I mentioned it a lot in my videos. I talk about anti-aging at night. This is the Omnia pillow by Sleep and Glow. I've reviewed it 2 or 3 times. The way these Sleep and Glow pillows work, as you can see, there's a cutout or divot on this side, a cutout or divot on that side, which is important when you're sleeping on your side like I do. Either way, your face is protected against being squished up and smushed. Your face is protected from those pressure wrinkles that happen when we sleep flat on a regular pillow. Pillows like this are also well designed to help support the back and the neck if you sleep on your back. So no matter what position you're in, this type of pillow is going to work well for you. And I really like their brand. It's very durable. This one I've had for almost 2.5 years. I have 2 of these. I have one that I take everywhere I go when I travel. And while we're talking about pillows, let's talk about pillowcases, because the type of pillowcase that you sleep on has a huge impact on your skin and how well your overnight skincare products that you wear, if you wear them, are going to work. Cotton pillowcases, think of cotton as wicking away moisture and product from your face. In other words, it absorbs it like a sponge, leading to extra dryness. The friction caused by cotton pillowcases on the skin is the big culprit behind those pressure marks and those dynamic wrinkles that occur when you sleep on a pillowcase like that. And cotton pillowcases hold sweat, dirt, oil, bacteria, as well as your skincare products, leading to a bacteria buildup that can lead to breakouts on the skin. So if you have acne-prone skin, you really need to look at changing out your pillowcase to either bamboo, silk, or one that's designed to be especially antibacterial. Now, this Omnia Glow pillow that I have, which is my newest one, comes with a copper pillowcase. In other words, this pillow has copper threads woven into the texture of the actual material that allows you to sleep on it without that friction. It's very slippery and smooth like silk, combats moisture loss, and is antibacterial no matter how many times you wash it. Copper ions in this pillowcase do so much more than just help with the wrinkles. They're helpful to skin by also reducing inflammation and helping to speed up healing of any sort of rashes or leftover acne breakouts. This being one of my most important overnight strategies for anti-aging, I'm going to put a link down below in the video description box. You can go check out this pillow for yourself. And I believe at the time of this video, they actually have Black Friday pricing going on, so you can save some money on that pillow. But it really is such a cornerstone piece of my overnight anti-aging routine. Now, moving beyond how long we sleep, the positions we sleep in, the types of pillows and pillowcases we're using when we sleep, of course, there's the all-important steps of your anti-aging skincare overnight routine. Now, that's a long stretch of words, but a lot of power in this step to improve your overall skin health and keep it looking youthful and beautiful. Number one in my list, and it's always included in my 5 must-haves for an anti-aging skincare routine, is a good retinol or retinoid product. Now, personally, because of my age at 59, I'm using tretinoin, which is prescription strength retinoid or retinol. You can get over-the-counter retinols that are so amazing today. The formulas are effective, they're gentle, and they're buffered with other ingredients that help support that vitamin A derivatives work on your skin. And as I always say, there is not a topical that we have yet anyway as strong and as effective as a retinol product is on anti-aging of the skin. It helps induce collagen production. It helps fade age spots. It helps speed up cellular turnover so newer skin gets to the surface sooner, eliminating fine lines and wrinkles. And it's relatively inexpensive. The one I recommend a lot is this one by Versed Skincare. It is a buffered bakuchiol retinol hybrid. It works very well on all skin types, including sensitive. You always want to wear retinols at night anyway because sunlight breaks them down and makes them pretty much useless. And retinoids can make your skin more sensitive to sunlight. So you always want to use these at night with the extra step of super hydration for the skin. Now, a lot of you know this as slugging. I'm not a big proponent of using Vaseline for this because think about it, Vaseline on your skin, it's going to get into the material of your pillows, whether you use cotton or you use a sleep pillow. You don't want petroleum jelly in material. It's very difficult to get out. Luckily, there are many great alternatives for this slugging process, this overnight hydration mask that you want to use. One I just reviewed is the new one by Olay. It's packed with hyaluronic acid, helps super hydrate, protect the skin, get your skincare products to work better by forming a cap on the skin like a mask. It's not a peel-off mask, but it can go a long way to helping your skincare products work better and your skin look much more youthful and helping your skin look healthy and beautiful the very next morning. And one for every budget. Here's one by Burt's Bees. This is just a few dollars for this one. It works very well. It has prebiotics and avocado oil as its base. Again, very effective. And then there are the higher end versions of these. All of these formulas good. This one is Paula's Choice. It is cloudberry and reishi mushroom. It's another one of my favorites. Very hydrating. Again, you would apply them before you go to bed, wash them off in the morning, and look for those results. And again, links to all of these down below in the video description box. But the bottom line here is there are several things you can do to really make a big difference in how your skin looks just by paying attention to the way you sleep and the steps in your skincare routine. The other important thing to note here is that the results of these steps show up so soon, like the very next day, a couple of weeks out, you're going to really notice a difference. And it's always a great idea to take a selfie when you start these so that you have a basis of comparison as you move along through the days, weeks, and months, doing something at night that can really help your skin look so much better. Okay, so I hope you guys found this video on how to get a better night's sleep and better looking skin helpful. If you did, please like it, share it out, let me know in the comments below. And for even more ways to roll back the clock on skin and body aging, be sure to check out this video that I picked out for you next. Thank you guys for watching and supporting my channel. It's appreciated more than you could ever know. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over on that next video.